CalTech is a world leader in science and technology with research programs in the basic sciences and engineering. The Resnick Institute is CalTech's studio for sustainability. It is a research program, an endowed program. It's CalTech's largest endowed program that focuses on the most important problems in energy science and technology.
The Resnick Institute is a new institute on campus that really brings researchers together who are thinking about these important problems. And we're chemists, we're chemical engineers, we're material scientists, physicists, applied physicists, electrical engineers, and everyone has a slightly different way of thinking about the problem. And by simply coming together and having some conversations about something that you never thought about before, it just is a way to create new ideas.
The whole cycle is going to be, what, 10 minutes or so?
Yeah.
10 minutes?
My research is really about understanding solids and manipulating their properties in order to get them to work for us for energy applications. So the energy technologies we're particularly interested in have to do with things like fuel cells and another topic which is solar fuels, thermochemical cycling of materials. So we really want to understand how the ions move through the materials, because that turns out to be incredibly important in terms of using them for an electrochemical energy application.
It's very important that we find ways to decarbonize the electricity sector by incorporating renewables along with fossil fuels to reduce our overall dependence on fossil fuels. Renewables are inherently intermittent. They generate uncertainty in the matching of demand and supply in the electricity grid. And Professor Chandy's work is addressing the question of how to predict that uncertainty and how to put bounds on the uncertainty so that we can better ensure the reliability of the electricity system.
My research at the Resnick Institute deals with the smart grid, and the grid has to get increasingly green in the sense of not using too much carbon, reducing too much carbon, and that's necessary for all of us, for climate change and everything else, but also to keep our prices low, because the success of the economy depends in large part on the price of energy. So my work deals with keeping the planet green and keeping energy prices low.
Well, the Jorgensen Laboratory really is a laboratory for sustainability. It's really a home and a meeting place. It's our incubator of creativity.
Working in Jorgensen has been a unique experience because we've got a variety of people with very different backgrounds in this building, and combining all of their expertise has made my project really fast-paced. My research is focused on a new class of semiconductors, the zinc-4 nitrides. They're the earth-abundant analog to indium nitride, the 3-nitride family basically. And the zinc-4 nitrides have applications in photovoltaics as well as photoelectrochemistry. So they can be used both in a traditional solar panel as well as for solar fuels, which is the goal of my research. The Resnick Institute has funded this research, and they fund non-traditional projects. They fund somewhat high-risk projects, and I would say working on a new class of materials is fairly high-risk. So I've been very grateful to Resnick Institute for funding and supporting me through this project.
We provide a rich network of scientific support, laboratory support, and mentors for projects which strike out in new directions of energy science and sustainability. We provide a network of mentors who can help with commercialization and technology transitions for things that are ready to make an impact in society.
I think the thing about CalTech that most impresses me is the concentration of talent. It's both a very small place and a very hard-hitting place in terms of true scientific talent.
The small size of CalTech means that we know people in geology, we know people in chemistry, we collaborate with people in electrical engineering without a doubt. I can walk over to any of these other departments within 5 minutes. So it just makes it so easy to collaborate across disciplinary boundaries.
I think CalTech as a whole encourages us to work outside the box, and I think all the faculty do that. I think the Resnick Institute helps us to think outside the box in terms of science, but also helps us connect to industry and the community in a better way than we have in the past.
Just as film studios like Industrial Light and Magic and DreamWorks have sparked our imagination on screen, and just as artists working in studios have piqued the curiosity about the human experience through their forms, so the Resnick Institute seeks to foster a creative, multidisciplinary approach to science, embodying deep thinking about scientific fundamentals, but also a certain element of playfulness and delight about discovery, innovation, and the potentially profound and far-reaching impacts that those discoveries can have on technology for energy and sustainability.